guessed it, travel. This is the story of 3 women in 3 different countries, showing you 3 completely different ways to travel. We'll cover it all: travel misconceptions, cultural encounters, and startup business trials, all the while exploring cities around the world.
Sawadee ka.
I'm Chari representing World Peace Connection.
What's up, Unearth? It's Vagabond Jazz.
Chari, Jazz, all the other girls are like in Asia and everywhere else but here.
Reporting to you live from Vietnam.
From Thailand.
I'm answering from Cape Town, South Africa, the southernmost point of Africa. Hey.
And we are here to tell you guys about the top 5 questions that we get from all of our friends and families and new viewers.
Answering 5 questions.
Question number 1.
Բարև, ես ամերիկացի հայմն եմ, անունս Ալեն, եւ համբերի հարցն եմ քեզ։ Ինչու գաբրիս կոր, որ գաբրիս կոր?
To get my master's, hey. I actually met someone in Amsterdam. We met in an all-girls hostel. Okay, straight. She used to rant and rave about Cape Town and about the beaches and the ocean and surfing and the food and the people. Yeah. So I applied for the University of Cape Town for my master's in sociology, the global studies program. And so now I'm here studying, living in this fabulous house down in South Africa. I'm filming!
So about 2 years ago, I moved to a city called Chiang Mai and went to Chiang Mai University. While I was there, I just fell in love with everything here in Thailand, whether it came to the cuisine, the culture, the rituals, the religion. Come May of 2015, I decided I wanted to go against the status quo and kind of develop what I see my life to be. And I found Princeton in Asia. And so now I'm here living in Thailand as an Ajahn, which means professor at Khon Kaen University, teaching international business in English.
My reasons for being in Vietnam is to support my nonprofit, the World Peace Connection. And we came here to donate small funds to local businesses, small families, and other NGOs to give them a token of appreciation to say thank you for allowing us to be in this country. Secondly, the reason why we're in Vietnam is that we want to find out what inspires people the most about life and living. Question number 2.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 로라입니다. 저는 로스앤젤레스, 캘리포니아에서 태어났고 살고 있습니다. 누군가가 여러분의 나라를 여행한다면 꼭 원하고 싶은 곳은 어디입니까?
Talk to as many people as you can. Everyone here has a story. I think initially when you get here, you're really taken aback, or at least I was, by the number of people that wanted to speak with me. Especially me being black but not from here and being an American and having an American accent. But I realized that I needed to talk to all these people to understand my place here, to understand the politics of the country, to understand the different tensions present at the country, right? Like when you're traveling, to some extent, you have to be conscious through it all.
Be ready for a real cultural immersion. Be fully aware that people who look like me, black women, are not really traveling to places like Asia, specifically in Southeast Asia. You might be the first person that the natives have ever seen that looks like you, so represent.
The piece of advice that I would give is definitely rent a motorbike or buy a motorbike. What I did with the World Peace Connection is we bought motorbikes and we rode from the top of Hanoi, Vietnam, all the way down to Ho Chi Minh City, just riding around with the wind in my hair. And then at some point I had the mountains on the side and water on the side.
Number 3.
What's cracking? My name is Tyler Show. Iru Amoro, Woloma Barare, Barare, Nori Iniacho.
I would say to never be scared. The first step in taking a trip by yourself is buying a ticket. Deeper than that, it's making up your mind that you're going to go. And from there, there's no place for fear in making decisions like that, especially when you're going by yourself.
Make long-term investments. So instead of spending my money on temporary things like shoes and clothing, invest in stocks and bonds so that when I become of age, I can travel and not have to think about money. Another way I can invest my money long term is in language development.
ไม่มีค่ะโอเคข้าวสวย1 จานค่ะแล้วก็I don't know how to say this
It would be amazing to be able to travel to any country and know the native tongue.
I would tell the young Chari, do not go straight to college right after high school. Take the time and really enjoy life. Invest in your own dreams.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm relaxed.
Use the money that you're gonna spend that first year of college and use that as your gap year and explore the world yourself. Number 4.
สวัสดีค่ะชื่อนิมค่ะชื่อมาค่ะพวกเรามาจากประเทศไทยค่ะคิดยังไงคะระหว่างการไปเที่ยวคนเดียวกับไปเที่ยวกับเพื่อนค่ะ
My experience traveling with a partner has been very brief. I've taken small trips within the United States to New York. And I'll say from that experience that traveling with a partner is completely different because you cannot finesse the way you can when you're single and solo and in the city. Traveling solo, I really enjoy. The challenge is worth it. You can recreate your story every day and that's something that I really revel in.
I have not traveled with a group too many times in my life. I was living in France and I took a vacation with a few of my friends to Italy, and we went to Florence and Venice and Pisa and Rome and Milan, and that was amazing because we were able to challenge each other to try things that we probably would have never done alone. On the other hand, when you're traveling alone, you don't have to worry about time management. You can kind of get up and go when you feel ready to, and you can't really finesse the same way
because you cannot finesse the way you can when you're single
with a group or when you're in a relationship.
I've traveled with my partner, Dane Caston, and it has been nothing but amazing. I always have a partner to share my experiences with, and I can always reminisce with somebody because it's like I have evidence that I've actually been somewhere and have these moments to share with Dane. If you can travel with your best friend, tell them, convince them to come out and travel. Question number 5.
I am Jena.
Hi, I'm Kate.
And we would like to know what has been your most inspirational moment abroad.
Leaving for Asia in October was hard. That time I probably cried the most and went through so much turmoil internally. At that point, I had made the decision as travel as a lifestyle. Always packing your life, never having a home, always kind of being comfortable with discomfort. I spent 3 weeks in Indonesia without any technology. I mean, at this point, using the sun as my time. Like, okay, the sun is here, what time? Like, I was at that point when I was in Indonesia. It allowed me to see that things that are supposed to happen will happen.
For my first trip to Thailand, I got to experience a wonderful Buddhist holiday called Loi Krathong. It's lanterns that are lit and it just brings together an entire culture. Not only was the ceremony beautiful, but what I heard during the ceremony was also breathtaking. There's so many different languages. I heard French and Chinese and Japanese and of course Thai. Just the way that these cultures were collaborating and coming together in one space, enjoying each other's essences was the moment that I realized that the rest of my life could be just like this.
Number 1 inspiring moment is when the World Peace Connection made their first donation to a young lady in Vietnam who was sweeping up trash, and I felt it in my heart and Dane felt it in his heart as well to just give to her, and we decided to give her 1 month worth of salary. We asked her what inspires her, what keeps her moving, and she told us work. She told us that she is so blessed to even have a job.
Thank you for tuning in. Please show us love by subscribing to our channel, liking our video, or leaving a comment on what you'd like to see next. And stay tuned for our next video.
The top 10 travel misconceptions.
Love unearthed.